It was so
Oh,
unfortunate.
God, man.
Damn.
I felt so guilty. Like,
It was pretty unfortunate.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not our fault, but like, damn.
It's rough. They're like, yeah, we could go fight Flameheart, dude.
That's why they need more of an introduction into the game. Tell you where different shit is, at least.
Yeah, the tutorial's fucking huge, man. They teach you how to sail through island waves for about 5 seconds, and they teach you how to, like, fish. And they're just like, fuck yeah, bud. Have at it, you know?
You know, you don't even have to steer the boat through that whole thing. You can just stand there on it.
Yeah, because you can't even sail out of bounds, right? Like, it's just got, like,
Yeah.
got, like, invisible walls, and they won't even damage your ship.
Yeah.
It's just faster if you actually sail it, but that's really about it.
So new people coming in, they're forced to do the maiden voyage. But then they do the maiden voyage and they just stand there and like, wow, look at this. It's like I'm in a movie.
They do teach them to raise that mast, though.
Yeah.
That's one thing they teach you. That's like one of the first things they teach you. They're like, all right, keep the mast up.
Which makes it crazy to think about why they don't raise their sail to stop their boat. They drop the anchor.
Yeah, there's no parking tutorial, right? They don't even. That's not even part of it. There's no like stop the boat tutorial.
Yeah,
They tell you how to get going, but
yeah.
it's also only for solo sloop too, right? Like they don't teach you a damn thing about the bigger boats.
Could you imagine putting 4 people in the maiden voyage together at the same time?
It would have to be different for sure. Even if it wasn't the maiden voyage, just like a galley tutorial, you know, like this is the big boat, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I guess they kind of have safer seas for that now, though.
Well, they have to. For different commendations for that, you have to go to different parts of the island. That's where they should have put the different boats.
Mm-hmm. I guess they could always safer seas it up, though, huh? That's an option.
I'm kind of just rambling too. I was speaking to Penderman.
This is Endor and them again.
Right side, that's toxic.
Yeah, they're back.
Oh, that hurt. They got our back. Got front spread.
Yeah, they're run smart, got it. Triple their wheel as they're turning too, so. Yeah, they're over. He just panic ran to the wheel.
I'm full raising here to make this really bad for them here. Hmm? I think it ain't go back on the
We're in the water.
Yeah, I knocked him in. He was standing at the bow trying to hit me.
An hour. I'm having that other today. I gotta like. Bitch.
Alive, their anchors dropped.
Dude, good. Almost, yeah. GG guys.
Well played.
Beautiful. Hey yo, is that Mr. Epic? I was about to DM that dude earlier, but he's playing the finals. Even on the finals ground. Which I need to put submerged title. Still clickbaiting Dishy's name.
Get them views.
Yo, what's up, Epic? How you doing, man? That overturn was pretty rough for them.
Yeah, like right as he turned the wheel, I fucking tripled it. Like, it's unfortunate.
I don't really know what we're after. Were we looking for like chains and just chains? And
Pretty much chains and bind, yeah, honestly. Maybe if there's like a cool curse
Even
ball or something,
pines we
you
don't
could-
even really need. We got like 100 pines, but yeah, chains for sure. You know, we'll always take pines though, no matter how much is there.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, we're definitely.
It's just like an art collection piece, you know?
Exactly. See, you get it, Smurf. You get it.
Yeah.
We've also got like 5 anchor balls, so if you're feeling like you want an anchor ball, you could.
5 anchor
You know,
balls.
I've seen some
perch.
other materials in that barrel. I refrained from grabbing them. Just
So we got plenty. So.
Got some in my hidden stash too.
He said other material. We do sometimes gotta hide the bone collars from Spurf. You gotta watch out with those.
I do have 2 hidden. In
I seen them. No, I seen them actually. I check the cam stash from time to time. You know,
You gotta check in on it, right?
keep an eye on it. You know, see what the hell's going on.
Make sure it's not getting too too crazy over there.
It does get a little absurd sometimes.
Like, what can I say, man?
That
Like
shows I
you
have a
saw
lot of
that?
chains. Chains like it?
Actually, we're kind of chilling. Not looking too bad.
I had like 18 chains down there. I was hoarding.
Fight's been good tonight?
Not really.
No.
Honestly, that's probably been the best crew so far
No.
in Bruins here. And I guess like there's this random crew that said they took like a year break and they were just coming back to the Flight Reaper's hideout.
That's rough.
It has been 6 hours of absolutely terrible fights. But hey, we got these guys now on the stamp. Hopefully to stay, so.
They were, like I said, Ambition and Bro put up a pretty good fight yesterday. They probably just need a little bit to lock in, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know their third though. Kind of goes back and forth. Like the last few days were pretty good, but then like today's slow. I was actually just talking about that. Like ever since the bone collar nerf, it actually got pretty good for a few days. Like yesterday, before a bunch of crews. But today's been slow. It's Sunday night. It's also annoying though because like, and honestly this is for any boat though, but if you get too many good boats on the same stamp, like cheaters and like TDMers just show up. That's kind of the unfortunate thing right now is you can't really like stack a server because like people tell too many people and then the wrong people hear about it and but then the stamp gets fucking GG'd by like cheaters and weirdos. That's like, that's not really just a brig thing though, right? Honestly. I think Sloop's the only boat that's kind of like immune to that. Like I always had that problem with Galley too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's no, it's like on a Galley too. That's what I think. Sloop's the only boat that kind of survives that, and it probably still deals with it, but not as bad because there's more sloopers. But yeah, no, Galley and Brig, if you stack the server, like, you just get fucking invaded by weirdos. But you really can't have, like, full nights of great fights anymore. Kinda, I don't know, they need to do a little something about the anti-cheat. They need some upgrades or something.
Well played.
Oh, damn, I killed him right at the end. That's rough.
We were literally talking about that earlier today, like, because we saw C-Mac was on.
Stepped in front of him.
And it's not even that I don't want to fight C-Mac, it's like, I don't want to be on the same stamp as C-Mac because, like, me and C-Mac get hunted, both of us, like, really bad. Like unfortunately, me and C-Mac being on the same stamp isn't even, like, it's really just not good for either of us because, like, people are gonna be so fucking weird. Like, they're gonna be so fucking weird.
I think they had a flag.
They had 6 chains.
They see a couple decent boats on the same stamp, and they're just like, yep. It's too juicy for them, you know what I mean? Because they ain't got nothing better to do than just like troll. Like I was telling Chet earlier, I've been grinding SOT a bit this weekend and stuff like that for sure. But that's why I've also been kind of chilling and playing a lot of other games.
Where'd the
Because
flag go?
I don't know, man.
I put
It's definitely hard to take this game too
Oh,
seriously.
it's the gold order one.
Oh, okay.
I definitely like this game, but I was actually just like I was just if you especially if you're looking for like competitive games, this is unfortunately just not the fucking move. I'd be sick if it was like better for it, but it's just not. It's tough too, because then you find out like some of the legit players are like friends with the cheaters, and like they're the ones dropping the stamp and shit too, and like you don't even know who it is most of the time, and I don't know. Oh, dude, there's so many people using packs right now. I was actually talking about that. Me and Cam were like talking about that earlier. Like, so like Apex Legends uses the same anti-cheat as this game, and so does like Fortnite and a few other games. And like Apex, for example, used to allow you to like, you could modify the launch like stuff, like the launch options. There's like configs you can do and stuff like that, and it was all fine. Like, the game didn't care. Like, neither did the devs. Like, you were allowed to do all that shit. But then they like changed that, and now if you try to like log in with like edited files, you could just straight up get banned. But we were even saying like I don't even think they could do that to SOT, because like I think so many like actually like good players are using at least like some kind of pack file right now, that if they didn't know it was coming, we would lose like so many fucking players. I don't know if they would have to like just not let them log in or whatever, you know. There'd have to be some kind of like not like instant ban, because I think there are like way too many people using packs, and like the fucking PvP community would get fucking thrashed. They all like think it's not cheating. I've been hearing that so much lately. Like, it's not cheating, you know, it's just packs or whatever. But then they have like insta ladder packs and like fucking quick swap packs and like infinite, like I don't know. They have like some pretty crazy packs. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, that's cheating. You know. And like it's kind of a slippery slope where they just start with like FOV or whatever, like the infinite buy capped at sea, because they're like, you know, these are just quality of life. And then they like kind of like, well, I could add another one. It's like, oh, I could, like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I am aware of that. Like a skin pack, I don't care about a fucking skin pack, and I don't even really care that much about a FOV pack. But like I was talking about this too. I feel like most people that have a pack file don't just have one pack file, you know what I mean? It kind of like, it's like a slippery slope where like it starts off with a little bit, and then they're like, well, like I said, they add a little more, they add a little more. But honestly, if somebody's literally just using a pack file for skins or like Bob, I'm not gonna do it. I kind of can't, if I'm being super real with you, but like I don't really give a fuck about some skins or whatever. Like those aren't what I'm talking about either, for sure. Don't worry about that. But that's what I'm saying. I'll have people like I had some dude insta in our boat the other day, and I was like, oh, we got cheaters. He's like, I'm not cheating, I just got packs or whatever. It's like, bro. Like, okay, man. Like, but no, I don't know. No, I don't. I could give a fuck less about somebody using some skin packs, for real. Especially like if like it's just client side. Most of the time you can't even see it. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just for them. And if they don't even tell you, how are you ever gonna know? You know what I mean? Like, no, that doesn't matter. That does not matter. I'm not gonna do it, but like, you know, no, I don't really care about skin packs. that's the thing too. People are downloading shit they don't even know. Like some dude's just like, yo, you can use these skins, and like he downloads the packs, and it's not just skins. You know what I mean? There's like some quick swap in there. Maybe it's not all turned on or whatever, but like that's probably a problem too. Is they see some shit from their homie, and he's like, yeah, I just have, you know, like it's rough. Maybe there's probably dudes sitting around with the option to turn quick swap on, they just don't even use it, you know. But you never know, they could.
I think I'm gonna join you in your shenanigans.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was my old team. I used to play with Deadly Waifu and Captain Stixie. I don't know if you remember back then when I played with Waifu and Stixie. But they've like rebranded the team, and now they have like Masheep and Blizz, right? And yeah, that was just yesterday. They were trying to have that sync race, and cheaters got in. Like, I don't know, man. That's rough. And I mean, there's only so much you can do. Like, as an organizer, organizing events in this game sounds terrible. I've had people ask me that, especially because like the Janboy shit, like Janboy does the BBL or whatever, which is super cool. I love that Janboy does the BBL. But but after the last BBL, people, like, I had a few people asking me, they're like, yo, when are you gonna organize an event? And it's like, man, organizing an event in this game sounds like a logistical nightmare, to be super honest with you. Like, playing an event, I'm down to playing events. But like organizing one yourself sounds like a fucking night. Like that's a lot of work. The game does not make it easy. Like other games, you can like host like custom lobbies and shit, and like you have like a lot of options for that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of other games definitely support like doing that quite a lot easier, whereas in this game, you as a player honestly have to, especially if you don't have access to your own custom servers, there's kind of a lot of loops you have to go through to get in there. And if you do want a custom, I mean, you could get a custom server. There's a lot of people who will give you a custom server, but it's like this whole process where you have to like ask somebody for a custom server, and like it's a lot.
Well, I'm thinking Enbro and them did not stay on the stamp.
That's pretty toxic.
Nope.
Really fun somebody named Who Cares Just Play.
Oh.
Kind of a goofy name. Especially for galleys, like that's a really brutal thing going on right now too. Is like I've actually talked to Sour Scar about it. An unfortunate thing about how the game functions now to how compared to how, so like basically galleons are terrible for server performance. I guess that's the short story of it. Like I was talking to Sour Scar about it because people want him to do galley events. Galleys are horrible for server performance. Even the one they use for Cutlass is kind of stretching it to be real. They just kind of need it because they they need the people and stuff like that. But brigs and sloops are like, I mean, the game's still pretty shit with that kind of stuff. But brigs and sloops run like way smoother compared to galleons. So like galley events are even harder to work with, which makes it even weirder. Because like back in the arena days, you could just load the arena map. I was actually talking about that. They should make it to where private server people can could open the arena lobby. Like, you know what I mean? You should, like, even if they don't bring arena back, they don't have to bring arena back, but they should make it to where people could open like custom arena servers, because then arena could because then you could use more galley. Because like arena was more stable due to not having as big of a map, and like you have to load in so much more shit when you load in the actual Sea of Thieves map. You know what I mean? Because like there's no way for me to just load up, like, even if most of the time when you're in a battle zone, we're only using a very, very small portion of the map, right? We have like a couple squares and like a sea fort, and that's really all we're using it for most events, right? But there's no way to load that, you know what I mean? You can't just load up like Royal Crest plus like these squares of like open water to like fight, which would be way better that would be like way smoother performance wise if you really think about it. But like there's no way to do that. So every time you load up a custom server or even spike a server, you have to like have the whole game, and it, like, I don't know, it makes like running galley events super fucking not fun. And then so you're stuck with 2 boats, and then even then it's still pretty laggy, even like on brig and sloop. Like, I don't know, if you like, you got too many boats in there, it's just a mess. I actually really am proud of the people who make events work in this game, though, because like they're doing it like in spite of the game. Honestly, like the game does so little favors to, like, make events like easy, because you can't even like buy subs, can't spawn subs, like, you know, you can't turn off PvE, you can't turn off the storm. Like, there's a lot of obstacles. You have to get all this help. Like, you need volunteers. You almost never can do it by yourself. So because you need to like gather all these supplies and get all these boats going and stuff like that, you always need like volunteers to with the setup, you know what I mean? And then you need like refs and like camera angles, and you gotta try to keep the cheaters out, and the fucking, like, it's tough. It's definitely tough. There's a lot to running an event, so I definitely don't blame people whenever they like have a hard time with it, because like I said, the game really doesn't help a lot with that, for sure. I think Smurfs scared everybody off, dude. You see this shit?
We didn't do anything. Who's that guy?
Oh, it's Cam?
Yeah,
I'll shoot him right now.
I'll shoot him too. Do it at the same time?
Oh, that's good. We get the execution.
Alright.
Oh shit, I didn't know you were gonna count down, so I already...
You know.
He's dead, I think.
Do we hit him again?
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's super dead.
He's cooked.
It's the Kraken hat? Oh my god. Might be.